What did Africa know before the Bible arrived? For thousands of years, long before scripture was written on paper, Africa lived by a profound system of consciousness. It wasn't a religion you believe in, it was life itself. This system connected everything, the living, the ancestors, and the generations yet to come. It was an advanced ethic of awareness. African cosmology recognized three interconnected states. First, there are the living, that's us, humans, animals, and nature, all part of a visible daily reality. Then, there are the ancestors, who exist in a transitional consciousness. It's crucial to understand they were not seen as gods or ghosts. They were memory carriers. To become an ancestor, one had to live an ethical life, die a proper death, and hold on to their wisdom. People consulted them because consciousness continues, not because they were worshipped. Finally, there are the unborn, representing potential consciousness, the future generations whose destinies are not yet shaped. Every major decision in traditional African societies considered all three, ensuring a balance between the past, present, and future. Now, what outsiders often misunderstood as rituals were actually precision tools, a kind of consciousness technology. Think about drumming. It wasn't just for entertainment. The rhythms regulate heartbeats and synchronize brainwaves, something modern IG scans now confirm. It could induce states of trance, deep focus, and create powerful group coherence. Dance was another tool. It grounded consciousness within the body, helped release trauma, and created a collective resonance, a shared feeling. And storytelling wasn't just for bedtime. It was how philosophy, law, cosmology, and psychology were encoded and passed down. History was preserved in memory and narrative, not just in books. Today, modern science is studying these very concepts under new names like somatic therapy, neuroplasticity, and group entrainment. Africa was practicing these advanced techniques thousands of years ago. In this worldview, consciousness was collective, not individual. Your identity was relational, defined by your connections to others. Power was shared, and knowledge was earned through direct experience, not just reading. There was no concept of personal salvation because consciousness was communal. An imbalance in one person, like an illness or conflict, was seen as affecting the entire village. Therefore, healing had to be collective, too. It wasn't just about treating a physical symptom. It involved addressing the spiritual and social fabric of the community. This deep connection extended to the land itself. Africans understood that land holds memory. Certain places, like the Matapos Hills in Zimbabwe, the Nile Valley, or Great Zimbabwe, were recognized as sacred. They weren't chosen randomly. These were energetic and ancestral centers, consciousness nodes where ritual, leadership, and wisdom converged. You didn't just build anywhere. You built where consciousness was aligned with the place. So, what did colonization truly do? It wasn't just about taking land or resources. It was a fundamental restructuring of consciousness. There was a huge shift. Inner knowing was replaced by external authority. Direct experience was devalued in favor of belief. The collective identity was fractured into individualism. Ancestors, the carriers of memory, were reframed as mere intermediaries, and the direct experience of spirit was replaced by static images. Africans were taught that truth comes from books, that God lives somewhere else, and that authority must look foreign. This created a profound psychological and spiritual dislocation that we are still healing from today. But here's the hopeful part. African consciousness is returning. The world is rediscovering principles that were always part of African wisdom, just under new names: mindfulness, embodiment, ancestral healing, and nervous system regulation. This is happening because our modern systems are failing us. Trauma is demanding to be healed, and people everywhere are desperately seeking reconnection. Africa never truly lost its consciousness. It was only interrupted. Remembering this isn't about rejecting science or other faiths, or trying to live in the past. It's about reclaiming our inner authority, restoring balance, honoring our memory, and integrating that ancient wisdom into our modern lives. True African consciousness is inclusive, grounded, and deeply ethical. Ultimately, Africa's greatest inheritance was never its gold or diamonds. It was awareness, and awareness does not die. It waits patiently until the people are ready to remember. If this message resonates with you, comment "I remember" below. Let's start this journey of remembering together. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into our forgotten history.